What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. Feels like we're all going to need some. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. On the screen, my socials have been floating around all over the place. So if you could give those a follow for me, I would greatly appreciate it. If you could make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, your notifications are turned on, and all comments that you want to make, feel free. Leave them in the comment section down below. We're on your podcast apps as well. I nearly forgot that I'm meant to be saying that. So we're on all of your podcast apps. So if you are listening and you want to listen to my dulcet tones, then by all means, please feel free to leave a like rating on those as well for me. So the game's not even properly finished yet. However, I figured, bollocks to it. I'm just gonna start as I kind of mean to go on, and just might as well do this now. This is going to be a quick review. It's not going to be a long one. We were shit. There's no other two ways about it. Manager got it wrong. Lineup was wrong. Formation was wrong. Desire was wrong. Application was wrong. Performance was wrong. Just everything about everything was just horrific today. There's not a lot else you can say about it. I mean, what a time to put in probably... I'd actually say this is worse than the 5-0 down at Arsenal. So that's 9 goals that we've had scored against us by Arsenal without any reply whatsoever at all. And, our really, really good goal difference that we were clinging on to as well, that's been absolutely wiped out. So fantastic news for that one as well. But defensively today, we were so poor. We were just horrifically poor. Decision-making, positional sense, keeper punching the ball in a really low, on the corner, punching the ball for it coming down low, off the back of Justin's head for it to go into the goal. It's just like, I can't explain it. I mean, my issue with the performances is that nobody seemed to really put a proper effort in, or a proper shift in, or really kind of get into the game, or really kind of, this is our home ground, and there is no two ways about it. We've been absolutely embarrassed on our own ground. We've played Chelsea here and won. We've played Crystal Palace here and won. We draw against Manchester, but it's just... I did say that this was a throwaway game, and you can kind of stand losing to a certain degree if the performance is there. And for me, just too many errors, just too many errors. Bogle was very, very poor today. Struijk was very, very poor today. I think what this does show massively is how much of a miss Biol is, because when Biol's in, the difference in our defence is extremely noticeable in terms of the way that we play and the way that we are much more solid. In terms of the midfield, I don't think any of the midfielders had a decent game at all. I thought the gap between midfield to attack was ridiculously poor. Aronson had an Aronson game today. It was bound to happen. We couldn't keep resting and relying on him for the entire time, unfortunately, but just... Even in the second half, where the changes were made in the second half, you thought, I mean, you're ever the optimist and you think, oh, there might be a chance that we can get back into this. But, Okafor comes on, Longstaff comes on, Gruev goes off, and who else went off? I can't remember who went off. That's how much I'm really not asked about this game. It's the manner of the defeat more than anything that annoys me. It's the way in which we played, which frustrates me and winds me up. And then the substitutions towards the end of the game then start to piss me off, because they just make... What is the point in bringing Nonto on at 3 and 4-0 down for like the last 10 minutes? What's the point in bringing even Buonorte on? What's the point in bringing Buonorte, Pirou and Nonto on when the game's lost? It makes no sense, and potentially risking injuries. That's where I've got my truck with Farke and my issues with Farke today. I think Farke got his lineup completely wrong. There wasn't any of that drive, passion, determination that we've seen pretty much as a foresight of our game since Man City. And just not, it was almost as if they rolled over and let their bellies be tickled slightly. So I think it's safe to assume that the manager is 100% culpable for this. The team that played today is 100% culpable for this. They need to take a long, hard look at themselves, because that now turns Forest into a must-win game. At the very most today, obviously Chelsea and West Ham are playing shortly. For Chelsea and West Ham playing, I just want Chelsea to win that game. I don't care how it happens. If Chelsea win that game, then it's not as bad as it potentially could have been. But this is Leeds United we're talking about, and it's probably going to be as bad as what we all thought it was going to be. So yeah, I'm annoyed. I'm upset at the players because of the way that they played. Not one of them, genuinely, not one of them stood up and was counted today. For the first maybe 10, 15 minutes, we were fine. We were doing okay. We were on top-ish, if you like. But I think the thing that annoys me more than anything is that Arsenal didn't even have to try hard. They didn't even have to try hard. Full stop. And that's what annoys me more than anything. You can take a loss, but it's the manner of the loss that infuriates me, that I can't take. If you're not putting in a performance, questions need to seriously be asked. But for me, this just highlights how much we miss Biol in defence. Come on, Gyökeres scored again against us, and Gyökeres can't score for toffee, apart from as if it's in the Champions League. So, yeah, I'm not happy. I'm upset with the way that the team has played and the way that they have performed today. That's not an acceptable way to play the game. Everybody, to a man, was poor. Every single player. And that is, it's 4 goals without conceding. So it's our worst defensive display since the last time that we faced Arsenal. So, yeah, I'm fuming. Like I said, I'm upset. But we just have to go into the Forest game now and we have to win. It's as simple as that. And sometimes when our backs are against the wall, we can come out and do some decent things. The other thing that I will say, I was very, very surprised that Gruev was playing in the centre of midfield, because that makes us too defensive and it makes us sit back. Away from home, I can understand it to a degree. At home, for me, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever at all. And that's on Farke, that one, 100%. Like I said, I will praise everybody and criticise everybody in equal measure. When they've done something decent, yeah, great, they'll get all the praise in the world. When they haven't, then they will get criticism. So for me, it's that long and short is not acceptable from a Leeds United squad that is trying to stay in the Premier League. It is purely not acceptable, full stop. And I hope over the next 48 hours that Underwood has got something lined up his sleeve just to give everybody a bit of a lift. I doubt it, but it will be really, really nice if that was the case. Right, that's going to do it for this one. I'm too pissed off and annoyed to sit and waffle. So, yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I am going to go to the gym and throw some weights around and try and make myself feel a little bit better. And I'm also going to spend some time with my family because they're just, yeah, what can you do? In positive news, though, I did get this today, which I'm really happy with. It's a really nice top, so I'm happy at that. So, Leeds United, take all my money. Put a fucking team on the pitch that is going to put a performance in. End of story. Didn't do that today, and I'm pissed off. Take care of each other. Most importantly, take care of yourself. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Cheers.